Welcome back to the Peppercorn Boys, where the group chat became the podcast. And for the last 99 episodes, me, Little Red, the Bruce, my name's been drugged through the mud. So for this episode, 100, it's time to set some stuff straight.
Whoa. Hold your horses there, Little Red. Steady on. I don't think we're quite ready for that. But as he said, welcome back to the Peppercorn Boys, where the group chat, it did become a podcast. And believe it or not, this is episode 100, and it is probably the most chaotically organized thing I've ever had to do. We've got a small intro by the gorgeous little Kiki Red. We've got upcoming a sit down, what looked like maybe a sit down interview with the newlyweds. And we've got our old trusty, we've got our strictly gorgeous over Zoom, where we like to interrupt each other as much as we can. But for those 100 episodes, as I said, I've had my brother from another, my co-host delight. It's Scotty.
I am your muse.
Yeah.
I am your muse. I'm here, 100 in the can. Well, not in the can, because we're currently putting it in the can.
It's happening.
We're putting it in the can.
Yeah.
And you know what I do? A can of whoop-ass, an audio whoop-ass for your ear pleasure? Ear pleasure. I'm going with ear pleasure. This is episode 100. Like you said, you got newlyweds coming up. We got little Kieran. We got so much to talk about as well. In the upcoming episodes, we might even have more peppercorns. So much is happening. The next 100 are going to be better than the first 100. I'll say that.
Without a shadow of a doubt, we're definitely into our groove. I think in a way there's definitely some things we need to iron out. The in-person ones, even though the chemistry is off the charts, we need to sort out some technical stuff. But we are going to keep on and on for you guys, for the listeners and the viewers out there. So if you're not already
some would say,
on
Bruno,
this ride,
we're going to keep on and on and on. Isn't that Pre Dudley's music, right?
it is.
Okay.
It is.
I started questioning.
R.I.P. No,
Yeah. I just read the sheets this week as well, and they're broken up.
Yeah, I read them too. I was like, wow, they that's something that could have been in the group chat, guys. Come on. Yeah, so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on anywhere that you are listening and viewing this, because we want to grow. We want to grow. So help us grow. What's that? What's
Name
that,
your
friends?
sex
What's
tape.
that, friends? Yeah. So how do you expect me to grow if you don't let me blow?
Well, interestingly enough, yeah.
Oh my God! So,
which is a great segue
Scotty
to the
boy.
wedding. Sorry, no, I'm kidding.
It is. No. That's what I was going to get into. Is it's been a week. I'll say that. I'll say
You will.
this. Whatever you say. Yeah.
It's a lovely segue, isn't it?
It's a week full of love. It was a week full of friendship, of travel, of
Chaos.
Here, there, and bloody everywhere. But do you know what? It was all worth it. So, what were your highlights, big boy?
Well, just like my wedding speech, I'm just gonna shout out Bruno. I didn't in the wedding speech. I shouted out the bridesmaids. What I'll say is I'll shout out Bruno, because without Bruno, this week wouldn't have happened. I'll say that much. He helped me, navigate the storm. He was the crazy lady with the drone to my Glen Powell. He was the I don't know what her name is in the film, Daisy something in real life.
Daisy Edgar Jones.
To my Glen Powell again. I don't know. I've run out of people in names. But either way, he helped me navigate the storms. Yeah, the Javi. Very good. Yeah. Because without him, I wouldn't be able to do the things I did. Because there was so much moving around, and in Wales, every trip is at least an hour.
You like our good friend Lottie says. I'm not sure if she listens or watches this, but you're 40 minutes or an hour from everything. Yes.
Which is ironic, because Lewis says that about Orlando. In Orlando, I'm always like, well, do you want to go out for dinner? He goes, well, yeah, it'll be 40 minutes. And I'm like, but is it in like 5 minutes? He goes, nah, not in Orlando. And I was like, there's literally 1 5 minute. He goes, it'll take 40 minutes. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, everywhere is 40 minutes. Like, he was like, the airport will end up being 40 minutes. International drive will be 40 minutes. These restaurants. And I was like, but there it's different, because it's just 40 minutes on a highway. Dodging people. Whereas here it's navigating mountains and rain.
It's a 40-minute trip that on a normal road would probably take about 10
comfortably.
But no, you did yesterday when I got in from some travel. You said that, and I was like, I did that. So thank you. But I generally, when I was there, I was like, what did I actually really do per se? I don't know.
You were doing all sorts.
Like, I'll take it.
Yeah, for example, you took Alex and Amy back. You came to me with all these different places like Carmarthen to Swansea. You went to Joe to get the second half of this podcast.
Oh yeah.
You know, you did loads of stuff that I couldn't have done because you can't just leave a child like Kieran probably would. Like you can't just kind of just up and leave at any given time. You know, sometimes you got to be like, the feeds are about to happen. That means I'm out for 2 hours now. I cannot do anything. And that's what's the, which is fine on day-to-day life. But when you have like deadlines, like weddings, it's really hard when your life is now dictated by a baby, which it should be. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm not going to move this spot for 2 hours. And then you're like, oh, life's just going to pass me by. If people like Bruno aren't there to kind of go, you know, I'll go do that then. I'll be back in a bit.
Guide you from the just with a little bit of a helping hand. But I'm gonna start off the wedding stuff with, if there's one thing I know about Scott, is he will leave a brother's wedding to just go get a Feastables peanut butter bar. Like, I've not seen.
I missed the first dance just to get a peanut butter bar.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I know. Well, do you know, sometimes things are just tasty enough that you have to miss giant moments in your brother's life, really. Like, that's only fair.
I think it's time for another mukbang, if you ask me. Mate. But I missed the cake cutting. You missed the first dance.
I missed both of those things. Yeah.
I didn't get on to the first dance because I couldn't get through the crew to get to Lissy. But I was going to dance. I was going to dance with your wife.
Maybe your sex tape.
Yeah,
I know. Well, the Welsh are crazy. It's hard to. You gotta find your lane with those guys because they will alpha any kind of situation. Do you know what I mean?
Try to. They started off light, but they got there in the end. They got wild in the end, but. For a good portion of that, England were heading strong.
Yeah,
sure.
Well, it got so Welsh at one point it became Greek. I felt like I don't know where that happens. I don't know what the heritage is there. But for me, when System of a Down started playing, I was like,
yeah, true.
Cinema. I was just like this. It was really cool because I mean, you know, you hear like Thomas Tuchel talk about the England crowd, like saying, yeah, it's all well and good being good at football, but the Welsh crowd is so much better. And you hear about like, you know, in general, like Welsh crowds are really good and singers are really good, blah, blah. It was quite interesting to listen to like Welsh speaking music and just Welsh people walk towards it, bellowing.
Yeah.
You're just like, what's happening? I don't know what's happening.
I got
you're in.
The fear of missing out. I had to get in there. So I experienced it. Lisa's mum, I think, was giving me the eyes, and then her dad, which I love a lot. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to get in. I'm going to do it for you guys.
What? Oh, really?
So I fully, yeah, she was on the dance floor. She was like,
what, three-way?
Come in. Yeah.
Where?
France, I heard.
We're so deep in this, I don't know where we are. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So she gave you the eye. She said, come join me and my husband.
Come join me on the dance floor.
Right. Oh, gotcha.
Unfortunately it didn't turn into anything else, but we had a whole round of people with me and Joe, and I was just we're just getting involved, you know. And shout out to one of the guys. He definitely plays rugby, and I think we probably had that little kinship, you know. Yeah. But he was there, and he helped me through.
I bet he did.
All the Welsh stuff. It was a lot of clapping, and it was like, oh
my god,
that's it.
All right, we'll have to put a trigger warning at the start of this. Now, no one was wearing those bucket hats either, which was a little bit disappointing. But no, the cake cutting as well. I think it was done very quietly in the corner. I don't think anyone really saw it. I think it was more for TV purposes.
I think so.
It was just for the people at home, not for anyone in attendance. It's like a pre-tape in WWE or something. But I was near it and I heard it was going to happen, and then it happened. But no, I had to go get Feastables, so I missed some big stuff.
when MrBeast calls,
with those dead eyes, saying, "I'm going to set fire to your feet for $1 million or something," you got to jump. I'm going to do a mukbang, but it should be just you and I live on TikTok eating as many bars as we can until we're sick. We don't really communicate with the chat either.
God, yeah, no, we don't communicate. And I swear to God, that other night watching NFL, eating that wedding cake.
Oh my God, yeah, he brought in a rack of ribs.
I got a rack of ribs. That was literally, I think, 2%. It was 2% sponge, 15% like ganache, and then the rest was frosting. Yeah. I picked the wrong piece, and it was so sickly. I thought my eyes were going to see at that point.
And your feet. But, talking of NFL, by the way, Bruno, we've not had a good week. I'll say that.
No one I saw that, yeah.
I'll say this. Yours is just a blip. So that's not so much of a problem. See. My one's a deep-rooted problem. Yeah. We don't have a very can't defend. We couldn't defend you and I. I think if you and I with some of the Welsh lads from the wedding,
the boys.
I think if
the
Welsh lads from the wedding joined us, and I was your running back, you're my quarterback, and we just threw you out as a wide receiver, I think in 60 minutes we get 3 touchdowns on that current Cowboys defense.
That's pretty sick.
I'm just saying.
I'm definitely up for the challenge. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think MrBeast is doing that video next as well. Actually, we get 25k for every point we get. We'll see. No, it was unreal. It was just a depressing watch this morning anyway.
I bet. Did you wake up for it or did you just watch it on fast forward?
I watched it at 6 this morning on fast forward the individual plays. And then near the end, the fast forwarding got more through the plays a tiny bit. I was like, oh, that doesn't... They're just moving the ball. They're in the end zone. Oh.
Against the Cards as well. Sometimes you just have to pretty much like call it at a certain point and then go, I'll go find out how bad it got.
I'll tell you how bad it got is I had 3 Dallas players and all I needed was 11 points in fantasy and I won by 4 points. That's how I got less than what one of my players was projected. But the thing is, on the first drive, like we went all the way down there to the 1 yard line, went from 4th down, got stopped. But the way in which we moved it, I was like, this is going to be such a fun game to watch. And then we went for it. And I was like, I'd rather Albury get 3 points from my fantasy team. But okay, we got stopped. And then they just went up there and scored. And I thought, that doesn't look good. And then it happened again. I think from our 7 first possessions, it was turnover, as in like 4th down twice, 2 fumbles, and 2 punts. I think it was like the first 6 possessions. So I thought, this isn't a fun watch. But anyway, enough about that.
It is. Do you know what I've just realized? And it's really annoying. I've literally just gone to my OBS. This is a little bit behind the scenes of the making of the podcast. We do it over Zoom. Big Man has a nice little setup with some.
I can't wait because your face is dropped.
With a projector, with a nice mic, and believe it or not, I don't have this wooden background behind me. In actuality, it's a green screen. And what color have I never worn on this podcast?
Are you made of wood?
I think I'm made of wood.
I wish that was the name of the episode. I think I'm made of wood.
Oh, do you know what was going through my head? This was what I was wearing at Joe and Lisa's.
Oh, you're trying
green screen involved. And I was trying to make it seem like I've gone from one place to another, and I've just fucked it up.
I hope that the little black shirt feels like your tiny little body, and you got a big head. That's what I want.
I have no idea how this is going to do. I might have to. Oh my God!
I'll rip that off, big man. Or I think the bit is the bit now, so I think you got to roll with it. I enjoy that. I tell you what, I was watching it earlier, Bruno. It was Pokemon.
The original series?
No.
The original Kanto series, or
it was a new episode on CBBS. I was watching it with the young man, and
did he pick a starter yet?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, he loves it, and he was watching it, and then the Pokeball went around the screen. He went, and then he was like giggling and stuff. So he's really enjoying it. But I watched it a lot before school, like we watch it like the cartoons in the morning, whatever.
Yeah.
Only now do I realize that they kind of crate up tiny little animals and then only get them out to fight. And it was only once I was watching it, I thought, I don't know if I like this. It was the way he got this little dog looking one out and he went, attack, as soon as he got out. And he was like, oh, he's still hurt from the last one. And he was all dazed and then he got absolutely destroyed. And I was
Was it like a houndoon?
Houndoon, it was, yeah. It was a houndoon. And he's trying to take out, you'll know this, Volplume. I want to say Volplume. Bioplume. He had the poison, didn't he? So he's poisoning all the animals.
Ooh.
But they're not animals. But it wasn't until I was watching it, I went, oh, I don't know if I like the sentiment.
They're pocket monsters. And in that Pokeball is a massive... That's what Pokemon
It's like Narnia, isn't it? It's like Happy Gilmore's Happy Place.
It's exactly like that.
I thought it was just gooey and small.
You don't need to worry. Okay. But there was something that I saw on TikTok recently that was like Pokemon in real life, and it was like, I'm gonna chuck this ball at this animal. Yeah,
you sent that to me.
It was making. Oh, did I?
Yeah, you didn't do it any justice.
Honestly,
because it was quite a good video.
Honestly, it was, and I can't think of what I send you now because one, on TikTok, I'm not sure half the time you watch them, and then second of all, I put it over so many groups, over so many different platforms. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether to shit or why I watch. But what I would say is that video particularly, I think I sent that to you as well, which is really fun.
Did you?
Yeah, because Joe sent it to me. Because right at the end, he throws the Pokeball with tight spirals, and that's how it ends. Yeah. You're welcome for that, but I'm just glad you watched it, because usually you don't watch my stuff. I send you so many cool things across all different platforms, and I never truly know if you're actually watching it, because usually you just throw a heart on it.
If anything, I actually still, when you send me the Gunners or Oz stuff, I still click into that.
Oh yeah, of course.
You share the link, so I click into it, and so hey,
do I send you that a lot?
No, in fact, it's already been watched, brother.
Yeah, I try not to send it to people that I know. Just
no, I don't mind. I know what you're doing. I'll give it to you.
Well, this is it. Bruno, what have we got anything particular to talk about on this episode? That's the question.
Not majorly, I don't think. It's all a little bit sporadic.
I say this, Joe's in New York right now.
Joe and Lisa are in New York, and you can get their feelings of how excited they were in the second half of this podcast.
And I don't know how excited they are about it, but I can tell you that their travel has been horrific.
Oh no!
No, I'm joking. It's been absolutely fine. They're at the top of the Rockefeller right now. Literally about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, you can see Yankee Stadium.
I'm glad they did.
So,
God, I bet he's like a kid in a candy shop.
Yeah, he is. He went out for Dunkin' Donuts this morning. That's what he told me. And there was a New York Fire Department guys in there going, "Forget about it." You know, talking. However, how do they talk over there?
No, that's
Bruno,
it.
Pretend you're hailing a taxi, but you're from New York. Go on, quick.
Oh,
quick, because we're on a podcast. I'm driving. I'm coming up towards you. You got to stop me.
Get over here.
Okay, that's Mortal Kombat. That's brilliant. Yeah, he's mixed up Mortal Kombat in New York, but that is so. Honestly, that is one that is 6'7". That is something that's very
6'7".
6'7". Yeah. So it's an interesting one because they are in New York. You feel like you got to say something. I apologize. Your head was completely back. The green screen, that was just wood at this point. I would have thought when your head disappeared.
Hey, I'm a Taylor Swift song now. The wood.
Oh, if you leave the green screen on as well, you'll be like the front cover of her album where it's just your face showing out of the green. Yeah, that'd be quite cool.
Oh man, what else are they doing in New York?
Yeah, New York. Did they not mention it in their bit coming up? Their plan? All I know so far is that they got in. It took like an hour and a half to go 5 miles. They got to their hotel, which
was in the heart of Times Square,
and so high in the air. My Lissy would faint.
So high.
Yeah, it's so high. They're right up there. They were looking over Times Square. He got off at Dunkin' Donuts, and then they've gone out. They were at the World Trade Center monument, I think, and they were at what is the Christmas tree with the ice rink? What's that called? Is that Rockefeller or something?
That is Rockefeller, yeah.
They were at the ice rink and they were at the top of Rockefeller.
Oh,
they could see the Empire State Building a little bit from their hotel window as well.
I like that. They literally had no plans. They were just winging it. They had a couple things that they wanted to do, and then they were just going to let God take the rest of Jesus take the wheel,
yeah. That's brilliant. If they're going to be cold, I'll say that. I wonder if, because Joe said the energy is electric, but New York's a little bit like London. I feel like sometimes you could blow your deal early doors and go see everything and go, I'm tired. And then start kind of milling. Because you can't get anywhere easy, can you? Like, taxi's going to take forever. And
subway, maybe, and walk. I think, do you know what? We would get a hella amount of steps up in New York if you and I
went. If the boys went, we'd walk everywhere. We'd walk to Harlem.
Yeah, I think...
I'll be in the Heights. I'll be in that corner shop with Javi. I'll be in there. What's that one song from In the Heights where they sing about the lottery with Diaz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I can't remember that, but
I'm about to get I've got the ticket or something. What's it called? My God, what's the song? I love that film.
Yeah, it's such a good film. I went and watched that and Top Gun Maverick in the same day in the cinema.
Those back to back. Did you ever come back out? Did you pay for the second one? Or?
Yeah.
Have you never done the deal where you just stay back there for the day?
Nah, I'm not one of them, mate.
I can imagine you would. I feel like you just pay up front. You go out there and go, I'll have £100 ticket for that first film, and then be like, I'll see you in about 15 hours. I'll see what happens.
Yeah. They didn't have any plans as I'm aware. But the one thing that we didn't do on the second half of this podcast is actually look back and at our moments throughout the 100 episodes. So what has been your favorite moment of the podcast, Scott? So to date,
I tell you what, that's definitely put me on the
old spotty spot.
Just a tiny bit.
It's not nice, is it? Hell a cab, mate. Go from Mortal Kombat. Get over here.
Hey, come on, man. I'll be your dog. Best moments. I don't know why, but in my head, there was an episode we did last Christmas that we did in my old stream room. And we had a log fire on the MacBook. And I think you had a Christmas jumper on. Do you remember this at all?
I was sitting in that big chair. I don't know if I had a Christmas jumper on because I didn't fit into Christmas jumpers back then.
Yeah, well, maybe it was a Christmas quilt.
Maybe.
And you put your head through it. But either way, that I don't know what it was about last Christmas. I don't know if it was not the starting of the pod, but like the excitement in that room. It might. Do you know what's crazy? It might be
2 years.
Yeah, now. It might be the Christmas before. I'm thinking.
I think it's the Christmas before because I don't know if I was around last.
No,
Christmas.
And it was the start of because I remember it was the start of cards, and we've only been doing cards a year. And we were in that room, and I had my little lucky boxes for whatnot, and it was cool. It was crisp, and I don't know why, but just having us in one room made me very happy. But I have a real nostalgia for last Christmas. I don't know why.
That's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Have you got a particular thing?
That Eagle Chum bit that we had from back in the day.
That was my go-to in my head. Yeah,
that's how. There are a couple funny parts that we've had through, and I think hey, the best is yet to come. Believe you me. And yeah, I definitely last week's episode, even though it was a hellacious thing to edit, and it was very chaotic with the scenario. Mm-hmm. I love yours and mine energy in person.
In person,
I think it's in person. I think it's a good one. Even though I think we do get a good one over Zoom as well. But it is what it is. But hey, I became from what was designed at the start of this, from being the man in the chair to being like, I have got a hell of a lot more confident on the microphone, on the camera throughout this 100 episode process. So that's what I'm happy about, to be honest.
I'm just happy Kieran seemed to nail it first time. The intro. And I'm hoping 101 you're going to absolutely knock out the park.
He did. He absolutely did. and I cannot confirm nor deny that. However, the Peppercorns out there will have no idea whether I nailed it on the first, on the second, or on the 100th try, because I only show the good.
You're in control of the edit.
All right.
And the worst bits of everyone else. That's why he went from the production guy to he's the host of the Peppercorn Boys. He's Lewis Bowden.
Exactly. Whoever that
He's
is.
the guy you hate on Pitch Side.
Oh,
he's a producer now. He's like the main character. Bruno,
the best one. Hey, the best ones are.
Yeah. I've got a couple questions for you.
Wow.
The year 2000.
Welcome back to the number one nostalgia podcast in the world.
I want you to give me the biggest songs of that year.
Of 2000?
Yeah.
I'm going to go I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys.
It's not in there.
That must have been 99 then. S Club 7? Too early?
Yeah, not in there.
Basement Jacks?
Not that I can see.
Jennifer Lopez?
No, it's hard, isn't it?
Destiny's Child?
Yes. What's the song? The big song.
I don't know.
Say my name, say my name.
Anastasia?
It might be, but it's not in the. Wait a sec. It might be in the next one. No, it's not. The big songs were Maria Maria by Santana. Do you like that song?
I can't
Maria
remember.
Maria, you remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in
That's not ringing bells.
Spanish Harlem.
You're
You're gonna love that song when you listen
after the pod.
We got Breathe by Faith Hill. Bob the Builder, Can We Fix It? Can't believe that was year 2000.
That was Christmas number one.
Pure Shores, All Saints.
And finally, you got Pure Shores by All Saints.
Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Men. Stan, Eminem.
Oh my God, Eminem.
Your
Eminem.
what's the word?
My girl.
Definitely not.
My jam.
Well, yeah, your motto's to live by. Cisco Thong Song. And then a song you probably listen to on a sad drive, Kryptonite by Three Doors Down.
Oh my God.
Special shout out to Rock DJ by Robbie Williams. And He Wasn't Man Enough by Tony Braxton. I feel like you like that song.
I don't know that song, but Tony Braxton is an absolute I'm Breaking My Heart.
It's going to be Me by NSYNC and What a Girl Wants by Christina Aguilera. I feel like before, because I'm not going to overdo this because it's obviously you're not doing a full one. What was the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl 2000 would have been.
I can tell you the both teams were 13-3 that year.
Wow.
And the head coaches were Dick Vermelli and Jeff Fisher. How much is that helping?
That's Rams for sure. I was about to say the St. Louis Rams. I was about to say the St. Louis Rams. Or were they LA back then?
Or should you tell me?
And it was St. Louis Rams and Steelers.
It was Tennessee Titans.
Wow, they got there, did they?
Yeah.
Mental.
MVP that day.
What's the halftime show? I'm assuming Kurt
Warner.
Yeah.
The favorites were Rams by 7. And they won by 7. 23-16. The national anthem was Faith Hill, but the halftime show was Christina Aguilera, Tony Braxton, Phil Collins, Enrique Iglesias, Edward James Olmos.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, then that sounds just right.
Yes. And what have we got now? But it's Bad Bunny, isn't it? Yeah. I'd rather have that over Bad Bunny. I love
Bad Bunny, but I'd definitely rather that. The Bruno, what do you think? Who won the Premier League in 2000?
Arsenal.
It was Manchester United. By how many points do you reckon?
17.
It's 18. That's so close. Special points. Who came third?
Who came third? Let's go with Middlesbrough.
It was Leeds.
Oh, it's gonna go.
I think that's all I got on those. I haven't got any more. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a little flyby.
Yeah.
News stories are a bit sad. Films would be interesting, but
Yeah, I was trying to think of the films that came out then. I couldn't off the top of my head. Like we said in the past couple of episodes, those 90s years, end of 90s years do clump together a little bit.
Yeah.
And then definitely those early 2000 years where we were learning, we were growing.
My God.
They seem to merge into one.
I'm just on rom-coms from 2000.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to hear some chaos? Miss Congeniality.
Oh,
Me, Myself, and Irene. What Women Want. Bedazzled. Down to You. Keeping the Faith. Meet the Parents.
what's on that?
I don't think there's anything like right up your street. Gone in 60 Seconds.
That's up my street. I used to love that film. I was on. I had that on DVD a lot. Angelina Jolie, Nicolas Cage, absolutely.
Final Destination started that year. The Beach, American Psycho, Scream 3, and Scary Movie.
Here we go,
mate. And I've been pining to watch Scary Movie since last week.
You have been pining to watch Scary Movie, and there was something I swear you wanted to bring up as well about Scary Movie, but we'll leave that for another episode.
Yeah, no, I looked for it the other day, and it was only available on store. On everything.
Oh, mate.
I've missed Halloween as well, by the way.
I definitely
carved a pumpkin. Thanks, Joe and Lisa.
It went by in a flash. It was ruined.
Yeah, it was ruined. Ruined by a silly wedding. I had to go get a peanut butter cup.
Peanut butter.
Yeah. Missed the first dance. Crazy.
Crazy. But hey, this is still the show.
That's his full name.
It's gonna be
I know
deep.
it will be, but I like doing that. But little Phil did enjoy it. I wish we could use him. End of that. No, I wish the picture of him in his tux.
Yeah.
But, hey, that's for us.
Sometimes some things don't have to be online. We can have lives outside of the podcast, the world.
Yeah, for sure. I was just trying to remember. Did you do anything stupid at the wedding? I can't remember. I feel like there's something.
No, you thought I got incredibly drunk,
no,
but I didn't. I was just I just let my inhibitions away. And I know you're about to say that's because you were drunk, but it wasn't. I had all my faculties. Maybe it might give me a little edge, but I probably would have because I don't think I was necessarily that worried about making a fool of myself. So normally I'm really self-conscious and in my head, and even when I'm drinking, I'm still a little bit in my head. But
yeah, you weren't in your head. I
don't know. I was just trying to show off. I think because
you were showing out.
Yeah,
you were taking the cheese and the board. I don't know,
mate. I tell you who I have a lot of times.
You should probably get him on as a guest on the podcast.
Oh, and we should get him on as a guest on the pod. Is Sweet John Boy? All right.
Do you know what his real name is?
I don't know whether he's going to listen to this or not, but
he'll find his way.
A few more hours, a few more drinks.
You would have kissed him.
We could have.
Yeah, that's fair. If it was New Year's Eve, you would have kissed him at midnight. Do you know?
But yeah, I know.
Gross. You're gonna be rotten and gross.
No, a country. I was gonna make a country bar joke.
Okay, cool.
But instead, yeah.
Do you know what his real name is?
No.
Luke.
No, it's not.
That's his first name, Luke.
Is it like Lucas Avias or what?
Cool, because he's Portuguese. He's not Portuguese. He's from Madeira. His name's Luke John.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's from Funchal.
Oh,
same place. I've been there.
Damn, the boy can line dance.
He can, and he offered us to go to Funchal with him at some point if you ever want to do that.
I'll take him in a heartbeat.
You take him back to his home. His real name's Luke, which is interesting, but
I like that.
But we only know him as his middle name.
Did he meet Luke?
Yeah, he worked with him. And he met him on the day.
Beautiful. Right, let's wrap up this beautiful bit.
I'm hearing there's been a goal over Joe and Lisa's house. I hear that they need to talk about the wedding. Is that? You know what? I don't know. I think he's been sent off.
Welcome back to the Peppercorn Boys. And we've got a peppercorn girl and peppercorn dogs because
Sylvester's had the first bit of input there, I feel.
Sylvester, this is not his first time on the podcast. If you remember back to probably episode, maybe I reckon New Year's. It was New Year's a couple years ago.
Was it?
That we had him on. Because it was like we did those manic couple episodes in a row.
And then we came back like, I want to say it was this year?
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
fairly sure I was wearing my Orioles jacket. And I only had that this season.
I don't know, Joe. You bought a lot of stuff quickly in baseball. You've dove in. We might get into that because Joe's been up for quite a while with the World Series, and you're still on a high from that.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing that happened this weekend,
it was the World Series of Love, Bruno.
World Series of Love. We've got a new peppercorn in the mix. You've been there since the start. You've been one of the honorary pepper girls, but you're officially in the clan now.
She's legally a peppercorn now.
She is legally a peppercorn.
I signed a contract.
I'm not even legally a peppercorn.
How do we figure that out?
There's a lot of beef, but
no chicken.
There was some gorgeous chicken at the wedding, though.
There was. Good segue. Well done.
So we have the newlyweds. How was
the newlyweds? All I could think of is Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson. Oh, that was such a good show. Are they still married?
No.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I literally just came up on the Netflix thing. There he is. Look, with his new wife. Love Is Blind. You can catch that on Netflix.
This episode is brought to you by Netflix.
Can't wait.
How
our friend is on Netflix. Are we going to talk about his new gimmick, or have we done that already?
Whose new gimmick?
The boy, one of the peppercorns. I can't remember what number it is.
Peppercorn number 3. No, peppercorn number 4.
He officially unveiled it. New entrance music, new gear.
I haven't.
The commentators basically acknowledged that Pretty Deadly is gone.
No, they didn't, did they?
Yeah, pretty much.
Saying what?
I don't think they said it in those words exactly, but they alluded to it. And it's all over the dirt sheet. Are you not reading the dirt sheets, bro?
Mate, in full transparency, this has been a very travel-orientated weekend. Episode 99 still isn't in the can officially. And we're recording episode 100 because this is episode 100.
It is.
We've made it. And so I haven't had a chance. I've seen the lovely DDT that he stole from his wife.
Yes, he did.
Are
we going to get her on?
And the end. We're going to try. We don't know. We don't know yet. Scott's working away in the background.
Back there.
But I've been traveling around Wales trying to get this podcast.
Did you get stuck behind any slow drivers?
I got stuck behind some slow drivers. I've been trying to introduce your lovely wife for so bloody long, Joe.
With a tangent.
And you keep give Lisa the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lisa.
Talk to them, wife.
Hello. I'm the Welsh peppercorn.
The actual legit Welsh peppercorn.
Official bish.
Official bish. Yeah. You did it.
I like that.
Lock me down.
I was okay. So on the last episode, Scott and I went through the best man speech. We kind of actually pretty much Scott did it all for the listeners to see whether it could be viable.
So, for anyone in attendance at the wedding, if you wish to hear Scott's best man speech, download, drop us a like, drop a comment, let us know how you felt about it.
But he did say that he ran it past you beforehand.
He did. He gave me some tasters. Not the full thing, but some tasters.
And it got past you. You
I enjoyed
gave it a big tick, but you didn't think that it would go down well
I thought it would have gone down a treat. Well, for us.
But some of the jokes might have gone over people's heads.
Yeah, they might not have understood some of it, but it doesn't matter.
It was iconic.
Yeah.
I think it was fantastic. It was a good 5-minute set. Comedy set. Pretty much.
I was looking forward to it.
I want him to either laminate, give it a laminate so I can stare at it, or I want him to film himself doing it like a stand-up. I haven't asked him to do this.
I think it needs to be a stand-up routine for sure. But I think because when your maid of honor, Danny, did her speech, that was like an insight into your life that I didn't know about beforehand.
Probably a few people didn't know about.
Yeah.
Especially the Vishton family.
And that to me is what speeches at weddings should really be about. Like some people get the inside jokes and it's nice, and then you get the little stuff like, ooh.
Yeah, like Danny said about one of our inside jokes, the rat on the windowsill, and I laughed, but I was the only person who laughed because inside joke.
What was the rat on the windowsill? Are we allowed a little bit more into that?
It was just one of those stories. I can't even remember how it came up, but it was something like, it started off with the rat on the windowsill, then the rat was sunbathing, then he had shades on and one of those sun things, and we both just kept adding it and creasing up with laughter every time, and it went on and on.
When the story escalates, you know,
that is like something.
Yes,
that
is good stuff.
100%.
It was perfect. Yeah,
me and Scott will escalate by doing the exact thing. Building on it.
Yeah,
it never happened.
It was comedy gold.
Yeah. But so that's what I think those speeches should be about. Because not gonna lie, Joe got let off big time. We got a look into Lisa's past.
Yeah. Didn't you already got yours?
Joe ended up squeaky clean.
Yeah.
I was like, I could have gone for the stages that Joe has. I've seen Joe through his life has been crazy. Let alone just like the more recent stuff. Like, but hey, you did lock him down. I never thought it was going to happen. I'm not going to lie. But when
between us or me and Joe?
No. You genuinely. Like, we had PAX, CTS. I can't speak very well. Where if you weren't married by a certain point, you and Kieran were going to get married.
Companions. Yeah.
So, what age was that then?
I don't know.
I
can't remember what it was.
We become life companions and talk wrestling.
So, we didn't, because Joe's a loose cannon. So you have very much kept in check. You are very much the person for him. And
I think your dad said I was like the calm in your storm in his speech. But I feel like I've become calmer.
Because you know what? Like, in relationships, I think there needs to be like the yin and yang type stuff.
Yeah.
And I think you two are so well balanced and together, and it's
like we're getting a speech again.
Yeah, this is the honorary best man speech.
Yeah. I like this. Yeah. I like getting props because it felt like the wedding day was like all props on us.
Yeah.
Like, all eyes were on us. Everyone was focused on us. Everyone had travelled to us. Then the speech were about us. I want that to continue.
Yeah, it was very nice because I don't like being the centre of attention, so I was a bit like, oh no, but it was nice.
Yeah, for a few hours, and I think you should have it in your life as well. You deserve to be in it.
Yeah, it was good. Good from start to finish.
It was perfect. It was a perfect day.
Even the weather.
The weather definitely tried to rear its ugly head a couple times. It almost took someone out.
Oh.
Yes, there was nearly
but it did, for the important stuff, allow you to have photos
I can't
around. So
how perfect it went.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Like I remember we were standing in the ceremony room, and I had my back to the windows along the side of the barn.
It was torrential rain.
I could hear it.
Dark.
Yeah.
But stormy. But I love stormy weather when I'm inside.
Yeah. But it made it cozier in there. Like, because I hadn't seen inside. And we got there. We got there slightly early. It was already raining. I went inside, and the smells. It was like autumnal flowers. But it was like wildflowers. And I saw the room like the day before, and it was kind of empty. And I couldn't picture how it would look in there. In my head, I pictured it as like just people sat, and it was kind of like some bits here and there. But it felt like I walked into like Kew Garden. Like it felt like it was humid in there.
I'm not gonna lie. I've said that a lot. I didn't realize how many flowers. I got
called out by a Canadian policeman for saying in a swimming pool.
And we've brought that up on this podcast, and we know from a couple of weeks ago, I've had a complete 180 on this because I don't want to go back and watch our old stuff. So, Lisa, you have been there from the start. You've seen me grow through this podcast as well. I don't want to go back because audibly, visually, and the way I look, aesthetically, thank you. They're not the great, but we did bring up the Canadian thing. Yes. And please continue doing so.
But I want to quickly say a funny story. Because we got there a little bit early. I was talking to
we were proper.
We were there. Like, and we were we had the camper van, like the VW camper came in over in a VW camper. I was saying to Kieran on the way over, I was running through the day mentally the same way you would. You guys haven't done a wrestling match,
No.
But when you do a wrestling match, you pulled it all, so you know the spot, like considering the spots of the match, because it's real.
Okay.
And then I was going over how it would look visually throughout the day, like picturing each bit and where I was going to be and what I was going to do and how I was going to act, and actually helped my calm my nerves. But then when I got in there, the registrar was there.
Just like when you get in a ring.
The registrar was waiting to go over legalities. And they took me into this weird little shady room behind the altar. Yeah. Would you call it an altar? They might not like us calling it an altar.
That shed thing, was it?
It was like a little shed where they store like tables and things. It was just cobwebby.
And this is when Joe gets into the ring and his head completely goes. But
I couldn't see the thing. Like, it was like a show day. Like, once I'm in there, it's blurry. And I'm just like shaking hands and throwing babies. Like, is that the terminology? But they took me back there. They go over the legalities to make sure everything was correct. Good thing we did this.
You were worried because they were taking you around the back of a shed. You were thinking that might be time.
Yeah, it was all very serious. Yeah. And they were running through the information. They got down to my parents. And they wanted the information on my parents. Dad doesn't even know this.
I can't wait to see his face.
Yeah. Like they were running, so they were like, I'm not going to name my mum's government name because that's probably not that. They said my mum's name.
Yeah.
Retired. Yeah. I went, yeah, that's correct. And then they went, and obviously your dad isn't here today.
He bolted at this point. He just bolted.
I was like, where is he? I was like, he's right out there.
How do they know and I don't know?
Yeah. And I was like, he's right out there. And they were like, is he? And I looked on the form and it said deceased.
Deceased.
So I made a mistake.
What a way to find out, eh?
It's a bad way to find out on your wedding day, isn't it?
What if for all we've known for this entire year that your dad wasn't your dad, but your actual biological dad? Oh my God.
That was them trying to tell you and you just brushed it off.
Oh, we're now a crime pod. Maybe people are watching way more now. You need to do a crime pod.
That would be so good.
Peppercorn crime pod. That would be under the same umbrella.
God, we're gonna get Peppercorn
girls.
Trademark it quick.
Hey, Peppercorn Studios is gonna grow in 2026. That's for sure.
But I just want to throw that in next.
No, I love that, but I didn't realize how many flowers you had until I came back yesterday, and your garden had do you know? What was that one with Alan Titchmarsh back in the day?
Oh, Ground Force.
Ground Force. It felt like Ground Force had been in.
I keep catching Charlie Dimmock out there, actually.
And it's completely transformed your back garden.
It looks great,
and
doesn't it?
It's so autumnal now. Yeah. It's beautiful.
I think we need more plants.
I didn't think that there could have been that many flowers in that room, but it was beautiful.
That's what caught my attention in there. Was how, like, in my mind, it was like the plants, I had to go through them like a jungle.
Yeah,
like,
they were big, weren't they?
It was
I thought they would be smaller.
It was like, it was cozy, raining outside, the flowers with it. It smelled great.
Yeah.
And the room, like, filled up. I couldn't see how you could get, like, what was it, 70?
I know, that's what I thought when I was walking down the aisle. I thought, oh, God, it's a bit squished.
Do you know what? I thought that was a lovely amount of guests too.
It was perfect.
It wasn't so over the top. It was nice.
Yeah. Perfect.
Very good.
And but at the end of the aisle, I made a slight faux pas because we were being filmed by Lisa's cousin. Check out his work on Instagram. Steph Morris.
Yeah.
Steph Morris. Yes, very good.
He does fantastic stuff. He filmed the whole thing. And we were walking back up the aisle to leave.
Yes.
Yeah. He did it all. We got to the door, and the door fits like one person.
Yeah.
And I did the gentlemanly thing because the whole world was watching.
Yes.
I stepped back.
You're under a microscope, yeah.
Yeah, I let Lisa. I was like, to go for it.
Yeah.
And then Lisa kind of stood in the doorway and went. And she said something, and I went towards her, but I carried on through the door because I thought she was telling me to kind of follow her through the door as a couple.
Yeah.
But from my POV, we got to the door. Joe stepped aside. Steph went, pause there for a kiss. So I said, because Joe was looking back at the room.
Yeah.
I was like, Joe, I've got
Joe's just trying to work the room always, all times.
Yeah, I was like, quick, we need to think for a kiss because Steph
you didn't think of hard
it.
cam,
yeah,
Joe. You got to think of the people at home.
But then after that, Joe came towards me and then walked straight past me out the door. So it's just me behind the video going, sorry, Steph. So
unbelievable.
Well, this wasn't called. I didn't know about this, and I'm not good at calling it in there because I'm very deaf.
You're definitely not the organizer of the marriage. That's for sure.
Oh no, it's the same when we mess. does all the stuff, and I just run around like a lunatic.
Yeah.
But that's why we love you, Joe.
Yeah.
All right? Was there any stories from the morning of or after?
It was very calm the whole up until the last 30 minutes. And then it just went chaotic. I was being shouted at from all these different rooms. Hurry up, hurry up. Then my dad had a phone call saying the bus they'd booked for my grandmother and family hadn't turned up. So him and my mother were shouting at each other. My mother was ranting on the phone to the taxi people. Then the next phone call came through 30 seconds later and the bus had turned up. So there was that. And then my dad sobbed. I wanted him to cry. I wanted someone to cry. I wanted a lot of people to cry. I wanted Joe to cry, but he didn't.
What was like just a nice amount, not then you're trying to steal my spotlight now.
Aggressively.
Yeah, just you wanted a little bit of tears.
Yeah.
Oh.
But my dad sobbed. So all the pictures is going to be his face all
The video's really it's a good video of him entering the room.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
It must have been a running theme because we felt very calm here.
Yeah.
We were sat right here having
to
a
be honest,
breakfast.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
But then it felt like that last hour, it just went manic. And because you've got a time when you put like your suit on, it's obviously dog. You don't want to do anything with the suit on. And I'm going to be honest, the suit kind of made you feel a bit robotic. Like everything was you couldn't bend over. So you needed to limit what you had to do.
Great suits, though.
They were awesome. Looked great. But the guy turned up early.
Yeah, it was all.
We still left like when we were supposed to. 10.
Yeah.
We got out the door.
You thought it was going to take like 45 minutes to get there. You thought he was going to be a slow driver in Wales.
No, it's fine in the end.
Well, that's exactly what we did because my parents said we have to leave at this time. And I was like, that's too early. So then we arrived early while guests were still arriving and driving past us.
That's a faux pas though. Everyone that was arriving past when you arrived.
Yeah. Everyone should at least get there they get there an hour.
Snooze, you lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. But you were playing with the weather at that point because I think it got worse when we got there because there was a slight power cut that lasted probably about 10 seconds, but it could have been nearly curtains, and that would have been a hell of a different day.
We were the only ones to know about that as well.
Yeah.
There was candles and fairy lights.
Yeah.
It would have been great.
It would have been a bit dark,
but we got outside for the pictures and the thing where you walk through and people just throw stuff in your face. And the sun was out.
I can't wait to see how that comes about.
Oh, the pictures.
Yeah, the pictures and the video.
The videos.
Are we having are we posting like a shorter one online and then are you going to get a big documentary style one?
Definitely give us the bigger one.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to post it online, but I'm sure he'll put some clips on his page as well.
Yeah.
And then
there's a ton of content.
There's a massive amount of content.
There's a lot of content coming. But John mentioned it later, speaking to him a little bit later on. You know John, he's very eccentric.
Oh my God, we got on like a house on fire.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He kept saying things like, he looked at me. Did you know when you just circling the venue? Yeah, and I was like, really? He was like, good sign, nature's.
Eagle
and
eyes.
then later on, when we were doing the pictures, he went, did you see that giant fox when you were getting your pictures taken? I was like,
where?
Just by the cabin we were going to stay in. And
no way.
He said, nature's outside, that's good. And then later on, a deer appeared when we were in the taxi.
I wish I knew all these signs. I wish I was that cultured.
He knows stuff. Like John knows things.
Of that venue, I definitely want to go up to that castle, though, for sure. So we should definitely maybe around like your 1 year anniversary.
Yes,
we're taking a lovely little autumnal walk.
Yes,
up there.
there's good views up there.
Yeah,
very good.
You see all the rivers and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're only a day in. So how is married life treating you?
It's good. My hand is so heavy. Like this is
heavy as the crown.
Yeah, I'm not used to wearing things. Look at this. How good does that look, though? Check out Ridge. They make wallets.
That's a beautiful ring.
It's good stuff. It comes in a lovely little looks like an armored case with a rubber one as well.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
That case,
Are you gonna wear your rubber one for work?
I don't know yet.
Because you're front of house, you're a little pretty boy now, so you have to be.
I got to look at it.
You don't have to get your hands dirty.
No. And then when the lovely old ladies come in, just slip it off.
Yeah, of course.
obviously.
And that's why we call him a liability. But we got some exciting plans. I say you have some exciting plans.
Oh, we're in the middle of. I feel like I'm in the middle of a tornado. It feels like it's been like.
There's a lot.
There's so much happening,
and that tornado is transatlantic. You're heading off on your honeymoon tomorrow, which is actually like a really weird phenomenon now, because most married couples kind of stop the wedding and then chill,
wait
and then go on the honeymoon, because that had stopped where it's been like, because people used to leave the
night of the wedding.
The night of the wedding.
Yeah.
How did they do that? Yeah, they're just married. Just drive off to the.
Never to be seen again.
Yeah. Could you imagine that taxi ride that we went on after? Could you imagine of being dropped at the airport?
I don't think they would have let me on the plane.
God, you're turning up in your stuff.
I was well oiled. She's not getting on.
But no,
is that how it worked? Like, I know they used to leave, but did they get straight on?
I don't know. It had to have been. And then I reckon recently, it's been a thing where people have the wedding and then decide a nice time to then go on their honeymoon to wherever they like, the best time for it to be in that country. But your jet setting off.
It was more convenient because we had 2 weeks. Yeah, you had
2 weeks done.
Well, we did originally look at the first week of December, Christmas, but it was an extra grand for the exact same holiday. So I was like, we've already got the time booked off. Let's just go then.
Just get it done. So
I've never been up north.
NYC, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, we flew into Boston once.
Yeah, we did.
We stayed there for like.
Well,
we ran through the airport for about 20 minutes and then out again.
That was an epic.
Yeah, I've never stayed up. I've never been cold in America.
It's going to be cold.
No,
I'm not used to
because you didn't even go to Philadelphia when it was so cold either, did you?
That was
and
cold.
I didn't. Have I ever been cold in America? I don't think I've been cold in America either.
I think when it's
I've just been insanely hot.
Yeah.
Or when it's like
everywhere.
It's a cool 25 degrees in Florida and you're feeling a bit chilly, you got to put jumper on.
Yeah, exactly. So, what are the big plans for New York?
We're pretty much winging it because we're not very organised. I haven't.
The annoying thing, you had too much to organise.
Yeah. Exactly.
You needed a little bit. You needed your tag team partner to just take a little bit of the load. Unfortunately, Joe, you fill that role.
I quite like the idea of just kind of
calling it in there.
Showing up.
Yeah, even though I can't hear a thing, I like calling it in there. I like just doing the typical stuff. You've been.
I've been.
You know what to expect. I've never been, and it feels like somewhere you only see in film. So the idea of just being there and seeing things feels like not real life. Like New York feels like something. Like when we went to LA. You in LA with us? You were, weren't you?
Yeah.
It feels like something you see only on like Selling Sunset. You can catch it on Netflix.
Joe, start giving shout outs to stuff that
they keep pushing it. They might come our way. Okay, our friend is on there. The guy
because they're getting it. They're getting it free. They're getting it free.
Yeah, but hell no, we came it free. Our friend is literally on Netflix, so you never know. Yeah. He's part of this podcast. Right. He's hopefully
he might be part of this episode.
Part of this episode. That's the plan. We'll but yeah, no, I want to do we got a few things we want to do. Just we don't know when and where and.
Yes, the typical touristy stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna get an I Heart New York shirt and like a Statue of Liberty crown. You know, Chandler when he came back from.
Yeah.
Exactly
and
you can catch that on Netflix.
Yeah, you can. Comedy Central is like playing constant on my. That's literally. I think on my Sky, I pay £190 and I only really watch 5 channels.
How much is?
Yeah, I got the big package and
stuff.
I got multi-room and I haven't had a second TV in at least 2 years. So brother just knows how to throw away money. But are you going to take a stroll through Central Park?
Yes.
There's so much of it to do, so you can't really like do it all.
I heard you could do the whole thing in about 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's massive. Park.
I really want to go to the castle that's in there.
Is it?
There's
I didn't know there was a castle in there.
Yeah, do you know the only reason I know there's a castle in there?
From a film.
Yeah. From the Smurfs film.
Smurfs?
Yeah. When they go to New York. It's called God. Hey, Jamie, pull it up.
There's a zoo in there. I'd like to do the zoo.
Yeah.
Belvedere. I've done that before. Belvedere Castle.
Okay.
It's a lovely, quaint little castle.
That's cool. A proper castle,
in there,
isn't it?
Yeah. It's where Gargamel
was it?
was holding this. I'm a nerd. But
I like that.
There's a lot, and I saw. I don't know whether it was real or not, but they might be making a Central Perk near Times Square.
They are.
I think it's there.
It's there now.
Oh,
yeah. It's gonna
be Friends buildings on the list.
Hello.
Definitely.
So there we go. And what else have we got planned?
I'd like to see the Ghostbusters Firehouse is on my agenda. I don't know where that is. Soho.
I'll have to Google that.
And hot dogs. We talked about just a minute ago
all
as well.
The food.
So
I think we looked up. There's a couple games going on at Madison Square Garden. The Rangers are playing for hockey. Knicks for NBA. So see how the tickets aren't cheap, but we'll see how it goes.
Just wing it out there, and then what we got planned for married life? Come on, was that a hard question?
That's a loaded question, isn't it? Like,
do the house.
Do the house.
Do the house up. Yeah, Lisa's started some of it.
Yeah, you have the bathroom stuff is beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I've abandoned that out there for months, but I'll finish it when we get back.
I know. I can't wait to see that because
and then I'll do the rest.
What do you want to do with the rest?
This is just too white, too clinical. The dogs have made a mess, so we're gonna like a dark, rusticy country vibe.
Like a saloon.
And then I want to get a small like drinks fridge in the kitchen.
Okay, I like that. I'm a big fan. Big.
We kind of want like
big fan of that.
Like a nerd room as well, don't we? Like,
do
you? But don't know how to do it because we've only got the 2 bedrooms, so we'd have to put a wall up here, which seems like an excessive amount. Or we could just kind of cut it off.
Naturally.
And put shelves in.
Yeah. Naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we want a side with like your stuff in.
Yeah.
And then a side with like my basement.
Yeah.
Basically, Joe's begging for a card space now.
I'm gonna see this table. I want to put them in that table, along with those lovely Polaroids for the wedding. The Polaroids were fantastic.
I'm gonna leave it with this, and I'm gonna ask you, what's the one biggest thing that you've learned from it? Like, not learned from each other, but picked up from each other. Like, embrace something that you never thought that you would get into or you would do that the others kind of like.
Well, like Joe's interests.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the wrestling.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about wrestling before. Not that I know much now, but I know more. I know more people. And I know their songs before I see them.
And you're a big Rhea Ripley gal.
Yeah.
I do like Rhea Ripley.
She's not quite as sold on us.
No.
Not quite.
Yeah,
I mean, she wears the pajamas.
It's not Arsenal, it's football.
Yeah, you're not quite there. I couldn't figure out what.
It's not a proper sport, is it?
Yeah.
Not in this country.
Nah.
Now's a good time. And for all that information, check us up.
Enjoy the good time. Because they won't last for long.
You want mine?
Yeah, I want yours, Joe.
Mine is, there's a number of things. Stranger Things being one of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, TV shows.
Joe loves a reality show.
Yeah.
Particularly Love is Blind, Married at First Sight, Love Island.
Love Island. That's the one.
He loves all the love reality shows, basically.
Yeah. I never, like, literally before I came here, I didn't realize how little I watched TV, like, for a long time. I think I watched, like, Arsenal games, wrestling, but not TV.
No, you didn't.
Not actual TV.
Yeah.
Now he asks me to watch them.
You didn't, because you know what? You were on Scott's schedule a lot.
Yeah, we watched the same things. Yeah.
And Scott wouldn't watch that at all.
No, I don't think I couldn't imagine me, like, shutting myself away in my room on my own.
And you would
sticking like Love Island on.
No.
But on my own.
No.
You would. You wanted to watch it this year. I wasn't going to watch it.
Now I would.
He's hook, line, and sinker because he was also watching Traitors the night before the wedding as well. No, the morning of. The morning of, yeah.
Yeah, we watched.
We love Traitors.
Yeah. Traitors.
I haven't watched it. That was the first
season 2
snippet that I've seen of it. That's celebrity one.
Regular people.
Okay, I will. I'll watch.
So good. Yeah, TV shows in general. Like Stranger Things, Waterloo Road.
Oh, we love Waterloo Road.
I'm in on that.
All
now.
right.
Like that was one when you mentioned that I wasn't convinced.
I watched it years ago and I love it.
I remember Mum and Dad used to watch it, and I wasn't convinced because I tend to map out like what I watch has to kind of. It sounds weird, but I'm not into gritty English things.
Yeah,
like, I don't because we're here. Like I like to escape when I watch stuff, and I want to see like colorful American big things.
Yeah,
like Stranger Things, like nostalgia.
The brothers love a bit of Americana.
Yeah,
I love it. That's my escape. I want to feel like I'm in America. That's why I watch baseball. You
want to be in America all the time, but not live in America.
Yeah, I want to be safe here, but feel like I'm there mentally. You know?
Yeah.
But no, Waterloo Road's a big one. Love Island's probably the biggest.
Yeah.
Because that was really. I remember you used to.
Yeah.
And I wasn't convinced.
And then I'm out of it now.
Yeah. Damn it. What else is there? There was one more. Selling Sunset on Netflix. We
Love
said that already.
But that's like the American vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that. I think things like that. Like I tell you what I've learned the most though is I like being.
Oh.
I like
so
it.
Cute, isn't it? Yeah. What's your favorite part of being a husband?
Do you know what people always say? Like, you know, when they ask, does it feel different now?
Yeah.
And people always go, no, it's exactly the same. Just wearing a ring. Yeah. It feels different.
I think it feels different too.
Does it?
I feel like I feel like a man. Now.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
Like, I feel like when I'm taking out the trash now, I've got the ring on. I'm like, here we go. I've got to take out the trash now for the wife. I've got to do this stuff. So she's
I'm going to take it off of the TV stuff. The stuff with the dogs that you two do. I think, I don't know, because from your dad's speech, it sounded like you were very much always wanted to in
this is
anyone
my
that you
parents' fault because they deprived me of a dog my whole childhood. So,
but you definitely would have if you didn't have Jazz Packs and Barley the way like how set they were. You would have just taken in dogs and fostered as many dogs you can, but I think you two, because Sylvester was pretty much when you two got together, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was born just before.
And not any of your dogs have come without their quirks.
Especially this guy that's looking the wrong way.
Yeah.
He's a foster.
Yeah, we tried to convince Kieran to take.
Yeah.
Sylvester's growling the way through this as well. So.
Yeah, but I think all of this has taught us loads.
Exactly.
Like literally, the first week I was here, like when I was coming here, you'd wake up to feed him in the night because he had to be fed every couple hours, like tube fed because he was born with a cleft palate. And I would sit, like you'd be here in like the little pen, like literally where we are now. And I'd sit cross-legged there watching you feed him. You'd say, you don't have to sit there and watch me do. You can just go to bed.
You just wake up every 2 hours as well.
Yeah, just sit like moral support, which is a good sign for when the little one comes.
Yeah.
Which your dad got.
Oh my god, it was
an audible gasp.
He wanted the audible gasp.
It was great.
It was the audible gasp, but I was like, nah, that's definitely not. But he waited. He wanted it to linger.
Yeah, he delivered
because
it
I definitely know if when that happens, you're definitely not going to announce it that way.
No.
So I was like, this is very strange.
And by that point, I'd had about 4 Prosecco's and a new glass of wine. So
I have a feeling I definitely know before it got to that type of announcement.
Oh, yeah.
But I did respect how long he did hold that for.
Did you know he was going to do that?
No.
Oh, so when he said it,
yeah, I was like, oh, he's doing it. But it definitely did grab some people. I was like,
yeah, so basically, because you weren't there, he basically said at the end of his speech, and I want to finish it by saying that Joe and Lisa are expecting you to have a great time tonight. And the silence and the gasp in the room, in that gap, was perfect.
I think if he'd gone a second longer, people would have started applauding because I looked at a few family members and they were like,
yeah.
And they were about to, and I was like, oh.
It worked out well. But yeah, I think that kind of like, bonded you.
I think I've said it a few times. Like it feels like we've been married with kids for a long time now already. Like so it feels the same but not. Like it feels the same but different now.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it. I love this ring. Look at it.
Joe loves a piece of hardware.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. Good old mine.
It does. It's really nice. Oh, there we go. We got the. There we go. We didn't know if we got that shot, but we've got that video, that visual now.
Yeah.
That has been episode 100 of the Peppercorn Boys, featuring numerous cameos and the Peppercorn family. Join us each and every Monday where we bring you just bundles of joy. I don't know. Subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts. That's on Apple, that's on Spotify, that's on Amazon Music. Hit the like button on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. I seriously want to get above the Brothers Or quickly.
Fun.
Join this family, mate. Brothers, old news now. Old news.
Oh yeah, to be fair, probably is.
But until then, bye.
Bye. Can I say quickly? You look like Josh.
Do I?
Yeah, you got very much a Josh Allen.
That's a hell of a compliment to leave right at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I thought I just.
Let the people say